Alright. So we're gonna do our first mission. Well, really our first
Development
mission,
Restoration Association.
Technically our first story mission? I'm gonna shut up.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road. Stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y. Monsters from hell.
Don't worry, this is a different portal to a different location. One of these days, I'll join you on a mission, and you will see what I am really capable of.
Blade knew what he was doing. Thank you for the bits for- I will pet the hell dog the next chance I get. Thank you.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
I like her Russian accent. I'm actually kind of surprised they still made her Russian, I'm gonna be honest. I do wonder if her brother's gonna show up at some point. I think they did make some of Captain Marvel, some of her MCU thing, but not as much. But I've never seen Captain Marvel's movie, so I don't know how much Marvel actually shows up. No, wait, they made Marvel a chicken that, didn't they?
Abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Okay.
Hydra's
we'll do it
resident
tonight,
mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I feel like that's a
need
bad
you to use your
combination.
science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Thanks, Carol. Yeah, no, I kind of called her a dumbass for that.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Time's up for these chumps.
I know.
Time to bleed.
Nice move.
Karen Danvers. Yeah, no, she does have a couple of that moments in this, but you do kind of start to like her in parts of the game. But Yeah, she is kind of a dumbass in the beginning of this game. Wanted to fucking...
Not a problem.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
You are gonna learn how to fly, my friend.
You had your chance to escape.
No, only kinda. She kinda lightens the fuck up later on in the game.
That's a neat trick.
I can't do anything else. No. Shit.
Hydra!
I'll get you for that.
They must know my reputation.
Armed Gamma, on the move!
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
There you go.
Something.
Never seen that before.
Did he just go through that? Did he? I think he did.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Not bad.
Oh, she goes binary in this.
It's on! I'm still in my prime. Watch me. Never surrender!
You just made a big mistake.
Take advantage while they focus on me.
We got company.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys. Let's do it!
For those that want to see it, you can go binary.
This is my
You do not have to show off for me, Blade.
We will not fail!
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
There you go.
Give the mother my regards in hell.
You are too weak for this fight.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
get her.
I feel like we might have wanted to do that line again.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Still waiting for them to try something.
Like the people just have sodas and shit around. It does feel like an actual warehouse.
Just like old times.
It's about time! Here we go! Didn't think I could get any stronger.
Actually, I think I can do this if I can aim properly. This is gonna hurt.
This has your name on it!
That is one way of making
He
your
lives!
presence known.
Fucker! Eh, he won't for long.
Take this!
By her command!
I feel like playing Ultimate Alliance 2 after this. I need to play I need to stream 1 and 2. I have 3, I have yet to play it. I've heard mixed reviews on it. Because it's a different team.
As long as I get to hit you back.
Time to shine!
She's not doing well.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
That's Oh, you know what? Can I do it? Oh no, I need 2 funkies.
You asked for it.
You also can upgrade cards, which I'll show you guys if we get. We may not get that in this
Leave
stream.
some for the rest of us.
I'm gonna do an attack. Wait, we might as well heal her. She's not terrible. None of them are. What should we need for this?
Get ready.
Now that was something.
Oh, you know what?
No more.
I love that. Bye. You get to learn what electricity does. It does that. Electricity
We've
does
done
that.
it!
I hope you liked your electricity lesson, chat.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier, that one almighty. Something, something, gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
They make a lot of Ghostbusters references in this, spoiler. Somebody on this team wants to make a Ghostbusters game. And I'm not opposed to this, by the way. I'm all for it. I don't know who on the writing team you are, but I want to see you do it, man. We might do some Dreamlight Valley tomorrow. I know it did just get an update. I think everyone's just really into Midnight Suns right now. What do you guys think? Do you want to keep playing Midnight Suns, or do you guys want to do some Dreamlight Valley? I am legitimately happy when I get to share a game like this. By the way, for those who really, really want Ragnarok, the new God of War game, I am going to put up a vote if we should make it a guinea pig game or if I should play it with me commentating. Go grab food. Go get food. We'll be here when you get back, Epic. Praise the Midnight Suns. I am honestly really glad you guys are enjoying this game. Because I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it. It's weird. Twice now, Mike has sent me a game that he thinks I'm going to like, and I really like it. This and Ghost of Tsushima. Oh yeah, you're right. But I do want to try it because I want to get... They have
Nice job out there,
Christmas
kid.
costumes.
I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Weirdly enough, hanging out with everyone is where the game's strong point is.
Let me see. How did this work again?
Where's Charlie? I need to pet Charlie. She must be outside. Over.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
I want doors like this for my room.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little?
Yeah, I think I can see why people wanted this to be a bit of a dating sim, but think of it more as a hanging out sim where you gotta get to know everyone, and I kind of like that. Give shiny. Hold on, where the fuck is Charlie? There's my baby girl. There. We got bits to pet you, Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
I want my kissy, Charlie.
Who's a good girl? It is
Not
my
giving him
Charlie
a kissy?
girl. Hello, my sweet girl.
Also, you see this little fucking this thing right here, right? Watch this thing. It appears in different parts of the house, and I've noticed it. It keeps moving. It's weird. It keeps moving. So I am gonna save because I am a saving fiend.
So Dr. Faustus tried to drop a warehouse on you? Ugh, that guy is so lame. Talk about a prototypical follower. I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
Lilith gave birth to me, but Caretaker was my true mother.
Right, so your adoptive mom raised you to kill your birth mom. You'll fit in perfectly. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that. So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Didn't they make a Runaways series?
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran. But eventually, we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
No, I know there's a comic series. I could have sworn, yeah, they did a show. Was it good? I never actually saw it. I remember hearing that it was coming out and then nothing. Like that was it.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert... She didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Get off my ass.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control, and this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
What you doing? Come on, Charlie. Where are we going? Charlie is the best girl. Even Agatha comes back, but fucking Uncle Ben has to stay dead. Good girl, Charlie.
I will see if I can find you a treat later. Agatha?
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Didn't they make Agatha evil in the MCU or something? Well, I guess she can be kind of both. Depends on who's writing her, I guess. Yeah, that's the thing.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Blood Gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Ominous indeed.
Let's begin our trial. You guys ready to fight with Charlie at our side? Because she's a good girl. Come on. I do wish the loading screens went a little faster. That's my only complaint. I'm wondering actually if it loads faster on console.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
See, Charlie is best girl.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
You were too weak for this fight. They cannot possibly match your strength. Your mother abandons you.
Stop attacking my dog.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Now that was something. I am impressed.
Oh, I could have absolutely wiped them. If I was in the right angle for this. I'm not. Shit.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear.
I wish they actually had dialogue
why
specific for this trial,
so
but they
fond
don't.
of Ashtur. If I didn't know better, I would say she modeled her role as caretaker after the goddess herself.
There we go. So we get to actually explore a little bit more now. Upgraded doggo. I wish you could use her more in battle. Charlie's a good girl. But I wouldn't want to take her into actual big battles because I wouldn't want her to get hurt. I do wish you could have 4 characters in play during battles. It does annoy me that there's only 3. But that's just like a minor complaint on my end. Come on, game. Come on. You can load it in. You can do it. You can load it. First, we need to go over here.
This looks like it belongs here.
Word of power. Oshter's gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas. Do we get to do more stuff?
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Gotta look around the room a bit. So we really haven't explored much of the grounds yet, so... And the reason was I was waiting for
Ashtur smiles upon me.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
I feel like a lot of problems in this game would have been solved if Caretaker knew about Agatha being there, but okay. So instead of going directly on a mission, let's do a little bit of exploring. First, we have to do what we do.
Good girl, Charlie.
Let's upgrade Charlie's bed. That'll make everybody happy. There we go. Now Charlie has a more comfy bed. Let's face it, that's really everyone's only really going to care about upgrading Charlie stuff.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Well, I'm not going to spoil anything about the story. And here's one of the cards. The Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. We're going to look for tarot cards. I think I've almost found all of them in the game, too, on my other save.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter.
Well, let's
We do not
find
have
out what's
time to
inside,
spare.
everyone.
What have you brought me today? By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. These
Yay,
were
dagger.
relatively common at one point in history.
I feel like something called the Eternity Dagger shouldn't be common. Now for your
Welcome
turn,
to Tony's
Tony.
Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Take your pick, Hunter.
Oh, right, it's only one right now. I'm an idiot.
Hey, Hunter.
I'm so
got a
used to
second spare?
having multiples.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with the spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
But no, really, Sparky?
He allows you to call him Sparky?
Well, yeah. He knows it's coming from a good place. He's really impressive, Hunter. I can't wait for the two of you to meet. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Okay, so I don't know that much about Robbie, other than a couple people I know that know Ghost Rider hate him. I was told by somebody that his spirit of vengeance is like his uncle or something. Is that true, or is that bullshit? Also, I'm really surprised they didn't do a tarot card deck as a pre-order thing. I would have totally done that. Nova rises up to the starry night sky. Surrounded by stars to represent the support of his team, this card symbolizes serenity and the hope for the future. Again, Marvel fucking failed on that one. Make that a pre-order bonus as a pack of tarot cards with that design on it. That would have been cool. But that would be dumb. We can't have nice things, guys. In fact, I don't think this ever came with any pre-order stuff. Let's see. A coven of witches from across the sea has sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. I've sent a moon seal to their home in Salem, by way of the Knights of Wondergore. I have no doubt that this will take care of the troubles they face. It did? Wait, what? It did? Wait, what? Show me. I'm pissed now because when I went looking, I couldn't find anything. Are you kidding? Did I miss my chance at the tarot card deck? Fuck. No. Shadow Wolf, make me mad. Show me.
Hey.
We have moved from the Abbey from our transient home to Salem, and I must confess I am astounded at the natural beauty of this place. But there is no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Kethan has found influence here with Hiram Shah through a page of the Darkhold. The Moon Seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed already. There is no telling how far this dark power could go. For now, we must watch the safety of the Abbey hidden away amongst the woodland. We must understand the face. Tarot no card game. What? Oh, that's fucking bullshit. That had to have only gone out to reviewers. Because it looks like it did. Hold on. I need to look at this really quick. Yeah, no, that's a fucking reviewers thing. God damn it. Yeah, yeah, that sucks. That's awesome, and I would have killed for that, but there's no way they would have noticed me. Yeah, that's a reviewer thing. It's oh god, those things probably go for fucking stupid prices online too. Oh, that's nice though. Oh, that is nice. I would kill for those. That is fucking nice. Oh, that is some nice swag. Jesus, I wish I was that big of a channel. Oh, I would have killed for that. That is awesome. I thought like a pre-order bonus thing because I would have went and looking on fucking eBay, but no, that's fucking, yeah, that's a press thing. That sucks. I would have loved to get that. I need to become a bigger channel just to get shit like that. That is nice. That's some nice ass printing on them. Let's see. Spar. Okay, let's do a sparring match. So I'm gonna change his ability, his look.
Like playing with fire, huh? Back again.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
We are not going on a mission. We are gonna go explore. Fuck you. You ain't my boss, Carol. Oh wait, no, this one you're my boss.
Good day. You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city, but we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
For as
Then I shall
long
make
as I
haste.
want them to be.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Time to go exploring, everyone! Wait.
Don't sneak up on an old lady.
Why do you still want to talk?
Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
Thanks, Captain. I shall find her.
I want to go explore the grounds, damn it. Alright, let's go find Magic. I'll admit I didn't like Magic at first in this game. But you kinda warm up to her.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is ever ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
I do not suppose there are any spells in there that will banish Lilith and save the world.
Hard to say. These incantations appear to have been written for Wanda alone. Maybe a world without Wanda is one we are not meant to save. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go exploring. Fuck you. Where is... Bitch, 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 bitch. She is a bitch, but it makes a little sense later on in the game. But yeah, no, that interaction actually made me fucking hate her. I was like, Jesus, I wish I didn't need to use you. Which is weird, because her brother's always really nice. This way? No, I want to go this way. We're going to do a little bit of exploring on the grounds. We're just going to ignore, you know, the Hydra that's, you know, it's a big important mission. We have to hurry. We're just going to explore.
Blessings of the goddess.
Can't do anything here yet.
There are cracks in this wall.
I do like how they set up, like, this whole area. It is really, really nice. Agatha always makes me laugh. My aunt is so serious, always. Sometimes I catch her smiling like a little girl, but only when she's with Agatha. With me, she's just serious. The way she looks at me sometimes, I don't think she knows that I see it, but I do. She's afraid. She's afraid that I'm gonna be just like my mother. She's not a bad character to play once you kind of get used to her either. Like her cards. We'll do probably one last mission today, and then call it, because I want to take a break before the next part of the stream, which will be tonight, and it'll be Pokemon. But this is a really big map, so we'll be doing a lot of exploring at some point. It is a really beautiful game when you really look at it.
This is which sign?
The people of Salem line up outside, drooling at the chance to be part of this congregation. I cannot be more pleased with how many seek out the truth within these walls. With the guidance of Chthon and the power within these pages, I will set them free. I am the one that has been chosen, and I praise Chthon for granting me this blessing and this power. Yet, where there is light, There are those who oppose it. A coven of witches stalks around us, deceiving my flock and sowing the seed of distrust. They will be stopped. We only have so much time before Lilith's shadow falls upon this ground. Until then, I must continue to train. I must continue to become who I am destined to be. I am the hunter, and I will hunt. Gee, it does kind of sound like Caretaker is kind of... Oops, didn't mean to do that. We will come back to this one.
Must not be her purview.
But it is a little weird, isn't it? There are a couple things I don't trust about Caretaker, I'm gonna be honest. Can't do anything here yet.
The Standing Stones. There is powerful magic at work here. My old fort
is with my mother.
Caretaker was furious when she found I had built this. I never got the chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became.
Sometimes I wake, still caught up in my dreams. I am running, but seemingly going nowhere. The dream seems to go on and on. It is dark and freezing, and I am trying to hide and make myself as small as possible to not be seen or heard. Sometimes there are strange voices screaming from far away, and I am on my feet again running. I'm never fast enough. It feels like the dreams are distant memories, or maybe something yet to come. But when I shake away the sleep, I am safe and warm. Agatha and Sarah are here, and everything's okay. Yay, we got our arcane knowledge up. I wish you could jump off the edges, but you can't. Damn it! So fucking precise sometimes. You know what? I am a lazy fuck. Oh, I can't fast travel yet. Hang it. We should not have explored till I could fast travel. Oh, well, it won't be much of a run. We didn't go too far away.
I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it.
A doll of my father. I spent extra time on this one.
Curious. Interesting. Ah, I see.
Lilith is no longer the light that she once was. All that remains is darkness. Darkness that wears the face of the woman I once called my mother. I am prepared to lay down my life, for many will perish if I do not act. Only one of us shall walk away from the storm that awaits. It'll be me. I can feel it. There are only moments left. Give. Think I'm going the right way. Yep.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
I'm actually going to stop the stream here. Oh, this is a good spot to stop it. And we'll pick it up tonight for some Pokemon. Thank you guys for enjoying the stream so far. And I'll see you all later tonight for Pokemon. Have a fantastic day, guys. And bye-bye.